Taboo breaker, rebel mum, confidence coach, energy healer. My name is Monica Zampa, and today I want to talk about a topic which many of us in a society consider a taboo: abortion. What is taboo? Wikipedia says it's an implicit prohibition, something which is excessively repulsive, or perhaps too sacred for ordinary people. I was always a taboo breaker since being a young girl. I didn't know that the word taboo originates from Tonga near Hawaii, which means forbidden, something which you don't do. British explorer James Cook discovered that. So why did I choose to talk about the topic abortion? One, because I can. I became free from the crippling belief what other people think about myself. I have reached a certain level of confidence that I am eager to express my true voice, and I do not really care what other people think about me. That is a pure enlightenment. Second reason why I talk about it is because I know right now there is a woman in this world. She feels that she's the weird one, outside the box, the black sheep of the family, that no one is understanding her. Well, I am the same. I am the same. And by speaking out and breaking certain taboos, I know I can help her. Today is the topic abortion. Tomorrow might be something else. I'm starting a 5-day challenge where I want to talk about taboos, and I invite everybody who is watching to give me suggestions for the next topic tomorrow at 8 o'clock. So let me share a story. Why am I expert on this topic? Well, I'm not, but I have my own experience. When I was 16, my mum left, and then shortly after, my father left. So my sexual education was basically zero. And when I had my first boyfriend, I found out that I'm pregnant, to my disbelief, because I didn't know how the babies are made. It now seems ridiculous. But at the time in the Czech Republic, people didn't really talk about sexual education. And I'm grateful that I had the choice to do it. And I was so ashamed to tell my friends and family, because I didn't want to burden my father, who was the sole caretaker at the time, with my problem. So me being 16 or 17, not telling something which is so dramatic in my life, not even telling my twin sister, I didn't want to burden other people. Have you ever had this experience in your life that something happens and you are choking because you don't want to put extra pain onto them, especially if you are a child who is in this position of reverse parenting, where you are parenting your parents, and actually it should be the parents who should parent you. That was a tough time. Second time I became pregnant and I had abortion was when I was 28, and I fell madly in love with my boss and became pregnant and had abortion. That was due to social pressure. Being a powerful, strong businesswoman, I would not acknowledge this feminine core within myself, that I wanted to have child because it was wanted. But the corporate women, especially if they want to succeed in a ladder, walking up and up and up, children are a burden. And I know when I'm saying this that you might not agree. This is my opinion. The society is structured in a way that if a woman wants to become a powerful businesswoman, she needs to sacrifice and sacrifice a lot. And every single day she has to be tougher, smarter, use all her wits, which also includes flirting and sexuality, to get what she wants. And deadlines and plans, agendas are male invented elements. We women operate on a different cycle, and at the end of the day things get completed. So because we are for so many years suppressed in a male society, it didn't even occur to me to have a child, because I was in the middle of being powerful corporate woman. So why I'm saying this today to you and sharing it is to peel one layer and to show you how a confident woman looks like. I'm going to be 50 this year, and it took me a long journey to be confident and to share certain aspects of my life, because I know right now there's another woman who is watching and she thinks, wow, how is Monica doing it? It took me a long time, and now I'm a coach. I coach women how to be confident and how to stand firmly in their shoes, to incorporate the male part and also the female part. And if you are in a toxic relationship where you are suppressing your needs and you're afraid to speak out, I used to be that woman. We're going to talk about it another day. Speaking out your truth is the most liberating aspect you can give yourself, the best present you can give yourself. Yeah, it feels good to talk about that. And the topic came to me when I was walking home from my walk in Amsterdam. We have a lockdown, so I was walking and I thought, what is one topic which is really a huge taboo? And it's abortions. There are countries like Poland which just implemented abortions, and of course Ireland and many other. And I had my daughter here in the living room 8 years ago by myself with just little assistance, and I was ready to have a child. And those two other occasions I was not ready. So if you are thinking of an abortion, think of it like, are you ready as a mom to hold the space for another human being? Because motherhood, it's not claiming the child that it's yours. It's just being a guidance. You are walking parallel to your child and just holding them when they fall down and support them when they need to be supported. They have their own life, and so do you. And being a great role mom, a role model for your children, is the best gift you can give to your children. So if you're not ready to be a mom and you're pregnant, ask yourself, am I spiritually, emotionally, physically so developed that I can guide another human being? And if the answer is no, then you can decide for yourself. So this is what I wanted to share today. Olivia, I'm so glad you are here for us. Well, thank you so much. I am total introvert, and 2 years ago I decided to start my online business and speak out. So if I can do it, so you can you. And I'm going to read what Olivia said, that she gave birth 3 times and 3 times chose not to give birth. Yeah, human beings, the beings come to us. They choose, children choose children choose mom and dad because they have particular journey to go. And children know before you start conceiving, they are already looking for their parents. So my daughter found me and my ex-partner because she for herself found that we are the best match. And for some reason we are. I'm very fertile and have conceived easily, and accidentally also have Yes, toxic relationships with abusive men. If a child is conceived in abusive relationship, the frequency of that conception will be daunting and traumatizing the child for the rest of his or her life. My child was conceived with 100% consent, and I already was pre-planning it. But of course, that was my third attempt. The other two I wasn't really conscious about it. So mother's guilt, we will never forget the children who are supposed to be born and were not born. So include them in your prayers, do a ceremony. I did ceremony for my two children several years ago in Sicily when I was on a beach. And thank them for coming into your life and then departing, because that's also their journey. And we women, we have so much guilt about everything. So let's just this be one topic which we don't have to be feeling guilty about. And if you are watching this and it's you're on a replay and you want to share it with your friends, please do. If you have something you want me to talk about tomorrow at 8 o'clock, I will. Anything you want apart from politics and vaccination, because politics, I don't go there, and vaccination, I'll be too, I think the Facebook will ban me. So I'm not talking about that. Rest, completely okay. If you have any questions, please send them to me in private if you wish. I will answer every single question. And I hope you enjoyed that. And thank you for watching. Have a beautiful evening.